Hey, that's what this is all about. So you've brought in a couple of young men, one of which is doing great things, and the other's driving around as your chauffeur.
There you go. See, well, that's a great thing, too. I know.
Reintroduce him.
Yeah, well, anyway, here is a friend of mine, his son, Jordan Leffler, all the way from California, and my son, Bryant Peterson, down here on the left. And we came in last week.
Is it Bryant with a T,
yeah,
or is
Bryant,
it Bryant?
Yeah. Bryant
That's why they want to say it. So, was he named after Bryant Gumbel? Well, he went to Bates.
Absolutely, yeah. And his sports knowledge impeccable.
Yeah, that's true.
There you
that's
go.
True.
So I thought we were talking about a nonprofit that Jordan Leffler started called Baseball Buddies, and I thought it'd be great for a few minutes to talk about some of the great things. You hear all the negative things that our youth are doing out there, so I thought it'd be great to talk about some of the positive things that the youth are doing around our country here in Maine and in California and all over the place.
That's a good point. Jordan, remind us, you were here last week with your brother. You and your brother were cleaning out things, found a whole bunch of sports equipment, no longer was in use because you'd outgrown it, and you thought somebody could do some good with this. Explain what you did and why you did it.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say it is such an honor to be with you, Ray, and Mr. Jeff Peterson.
Oh, God, here we go.
Listen up.
Look, this is not NBC. You don't have to suck up here.
All right.
He's open for free donuts, I think.
That's a good point.
All right. So in 2011, we were cleaning out our garage because we had annual Christmas parties, and we saw how much used baseball equipment we've had, and we outgrow it so quickly, and so stuff like cleats and gloves, and we just get bigger. So all this stuff was in usable condition, so we thought that somebody else could use it.
And so you decided, you took that where?
We took it, first of all, we took it to our Little League, Berryessa Little League. And I remember we went to one of their board meetings, and my brother and I, we dressed up. We got all nervous and stuff because...
You put on a tie?
Put on a tie, put on a dress shirt, some nice jeans, and then we went and spoke in front of the board, and I remember getting all nervous and stuff. Even though we knew all these people from over the years, they're just like our teammates' moms and dads.
Well, you realize you're talking to people all over the country right now. In fact, I looked earlier, we're streaming internationally, so you're talking worldwide right now.
No
That's
pressure.
awesome.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. So it's really cool that you. How old were you and your brother when you did this? Because you're older. You're the older, right?
Yes, I am the older. I'm the older one.
You just graduated, and your brother is a junior.
Yeah, he's going to be a junior.
So how old were you when you did this?
We were 12 and 10.
You're kidding me.
No, we were 12 and 10 when we first thought of the idea, and we just kind of grew along with it.
I know your dad's listening right now. Dad, well done. I mean, that's incredible. 12 and 10-year-olds that are that self-aware and recognize that there are needs out there broader than just what's the next game I can go buy at the game store. Well done, Dad. Now, it's really great. So you went to the Little League, and you talked about your excess equipment, stuff that you had that was still very usable, very good shape. And then where did you go from there?
Well, Little League was really important to us because they started us off at opening day. We were able to give speeches on opening day and closing ceremonies. And we also had hit-a-thons and stuff where we'd come out with a box. We'd have our little sign that says Baseball Buddies Foundation. And we just stand there and have people would come up to us, say that we're doing a good job and stuff, and also donate baseball equipment. And we tell them the story about how we started and stuff, and then we just kind of go into where it's going to go, and I think that was important because that kind of makes them happy knowing that their equipment is actually going to go to use.
So you not only did this in San Jose, right where you live, but you've done this now all around the world.
All around the world, that's right.
So how do you do all that? How do you coordinate all this? How do you make this happen?
Well, we sometimes, or usually, people email us saying that they can use equipment. Like a couple months ago, we got an email from the Philippines from an orphanage over there, and then we contacted them, and then we thought to ourselves, how can we make this work? Because the hardest part about getting the equipment there is shipping. Right. Getting the equipment is the easy part because people from leagues all around us, they like to help out, or people from out of state sometimes ship some stuff to us. That's the easy part, but finding the funds to do that is where it's difficult. So then we put our minds together, find some sponsors around our area, and that's what gets us through it.
Oh, that's incredible. We actually, every day, we have some people who listen to us in the Philippines. In fact, around Christmas, they usually send us photos of their home decorated up. So they're listening right now. Maybe they're involved with this. Who knows? So, you've been doing this, you're 17, did you say?
Yes.
So you've been doing this for 5 years.
Yes.
How many places have you shipped? How much equipment have you sent out? Any idea?
Oh man, I think we've probably sent out several, like, tens of thousands of pounds worth of equipment.
Really?
Because it's helmets, gloves, cleats, all those just kind of they kind of grow, and just we. Just
I
keep
realize
going.
California is very populous, and maybe San Jose is even larger than the whole population of Maine, for all I know. But that's a lot of equipment to be gathering. How do you have like a storage place? How do you put this all together?
Our storage space is our garage and shed.
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes we usually like to park our cars in the garage, but sometimes after these shipments we just can't, and that goes on for probably about a month.
So do people drop it off to your house, or they ship it to you? How does that work?
They do both. Sometimes, like leagues around our area, they'll bring trucks loads of equipment, and we just try to find a place to store it all. Usually it's our garage, but it sometimes leaks out to the shed.
You guys, one of the things too, Ray, is that they've got some help. Speaking of shipping, not just people donating, but they got the help from the United States Air Force too. Tell them about that, Jordan.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me
So
that.
a couple of years ago, we went to Honduras to donate equipment. We went to a children's home out there. We gave them equipment, and then we played a game with them. And even the caretakers joined, which was a lot of fun. But then after that, we got an email from a guy, and he ended up being our mentor. His name was Nick, and he was the greatest guy because he helped us get to where we are today. He knew somebody from the Air Force, and then he connected us. And since then, the Air Force helps us ship equipment to Central America regularly, Central and South America.
Well, that's incredible.
Yeah, so over the years, we've helped out so many countries. We've helped out people in Peru, Dominican Republic. We've helped out people from the Philippines. We've helped people from Cuba. It just goes around.
Now, is this something you and your brother, I know you're going off to college. Your brother still has 2 years of high school.
Mm-hmm.
But you said the other day you're going off to college. Is this something you guys hope to keep doing, not only college, but maybe the rest of your lives?
Absolutely, yeah. Since I'm going to college, I'm not going to have as much time because I used to be president, and I thought,
Of the United States, or
as president of Baseball Buddies, I thought that I wouldn't be able to put in as much time. I'm going to be able to put a lot of time into it, but I don't think I'd have as much time to do the president's job.
Right.
So I thought my brother would be a better candidate.
And so, but when you go off to college, and you're playing baseball in college, I think you told
Exactly,
me.
yes.
That's going to open some doors for you as well. People hear about this. You never know what could happen out of that. That's pretty amazing stuff.
Sure hope so.
Do you hope to play big league baseball? I mean, if you get a shot?
That's always been my dream. I'd love to play big
And we
league
never
baseball.
even asked you. I mean, obviously, you and your brother have great passions. Looks like your dad's a coach.
Yeah.
When he was in here the other day, first thing I thought when I met him was, Coach,
Yeah.
what position do you play?
I'm an outfielder. I'm left-handed, so I'm pretty limited on what I can do.
Well, you can pitch. You got a strong arm.
Sort of.
Hey, he's a left-hander. He could pitch till he's 45.
Well, that's exactly right. You could be at Fenway Park. No problem.
Hey, the nice thing, he just played in a national tournament, too.
Really?
He was one win away from playing for a national championship. And I can't, what's the name of the league? It's the highest level of Little League.
It's big league baseball, and if we won that championship game, we would have been in the Little League World Series.
Really?
Yeah.
Down in Williamsport.
No, this one is in North Carolina.
Oh.
Easily North Carolina, yeah.
Because they just, the senior league, Babe Ruth just had their national championship up in Bangor. Texas won for like the fourth time in 6 years.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. It was really cool watching it because we had just gone by the field a couple of weeks back, and so it was really cool watching it on ESPN.
Wow. Well, the team
I'm
we
a
lost
baseball
to,
nut, man.
The team we lost to, which was Southern California, they ended up going all the way to the international championship and playing Puerto Rico.
Really?
And then they ended up losing, but yeah, it was just cool seeing all the guys that we played in that last game.
So you're kind of a big guy. Are you a power hitter? Are you a singles hitter? What do you?
I got some decent power. I like the fact that I'm pretty quick on the base path.
So you're a devil on the base paths. There, that's a talent. You know, when you rattle the pitcher, you never know. You start dancing around on the paths. My daughter plays softball, and one of the things I love is my daughter is a first baseman, and she's very tall, so she's not quick, but she doesn't do a lot of dancing on the base paths. But some of the girls who are smaller, they get on the base paths and they just challenge the pitcher and the catcher every play, and it's entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
always trying to watch that cat and mouse game going on.
The second coming of Ricky Henderson right here. Huh?
Oh, I love that. He was a great player. So you left fielder, right fielder,
I'm a left fielder.
and where do you hit in the lineup?
Usually I hit 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's where the best hitter hits. Everyone thinks the cleanup hitter is the best hitter, but the third batter is the best hitter, so we can get an extra at bat during the game.
I love it. I love it.
And so, in college, when do your season start?
We're gonna do fall ball on September 1st.
When do you head off for college?
I head off for it starts August 30th, and it's a community college, so I don't have to go very far. It's near me, so I think I enjoy that.
So Dad will get to watch you play.
That's right.
How cool is that?
He's gonna probably watch every game.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, guys, I appreciate you coming in. Jeff, is always good to see you. Brian, we did not mean to ignore you.
That's okay.
But, you're the chauffeur, so sometimes it happens. That just happens. It's the best we can do.
And he's a good kid, too.
Yeah. No. We know that. But you could bring him back.
Hey, there you go. He could be your co-host for a week, right?
Well, exactly. I mean, you could bring him back because we have a Fox News guest waiting for us right now. I think we're going to have to break. We've run long, but this is so enthralling. And I know this is going to sound whatever, but I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
A lot of young people are very self-involved, and you and your brother, and it's obviously because of your parents, you and your brother recognize there were people not as fortunate as you, and that's amazing.
Yeah,
so,
and we wanted to show that younger kids can also make a difference, too.
Yeah,
so,
and you did.
Thank you.
What's the website again?
BaseballBuddies.org.
BaseballBuddies.org. Guys, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
We got to take a quick break. We'll be